Today we are going to talk about a disorder called obsessive compulsive disorder, most commonly known as OCD. OCD is an anxiety disorder. Anxiety is a state of apprehension and inner turmoil, often accompanied by nervous behavior. Anxiety is not the same as fear. Fear is a response to an immediate threat, whereas anxiety is the expectation of a future threat, which may lead to physical and mental discomfort. People with OCD experience negative thoughts that incline them to do something repetitively. These are known as compulsions, which to the individual are designed to neutralize the unwanted thoughts. Common compulsions can range from counting, hand washing, checking to see if a door is locked multiple times, or the inability to throw things out. Most people with OCD realize that their behavior does not make sense. A person is diagnosed with OCD when these compulsions negatively affect their daily lives. OCD can be so disabling that the World Health Organization has actually ranked OCD in the top 10 of the most disabling illnesses of any kind, in terms of lost earnings and diminished quality of life. OCD is an anxiety disorder that 1 to 3% of the general population suffer from. There is an equal distribution of males and females that suffer from OCD. OCD does not differentiate between social class and cultural background. The cognitive behavioral model and approach was developed by a man called Aaron Beck. The model shows how thoughts, emotions, and behaviors all influence each other. The situation is a future scenario which the individual perceives as negative. This causes the individual to have negative thoughts, which in turn cause the person to get a physical reaction, such as nausea and butterflies in the stomach. But also, the person's mood changes. This, as a result, affects the person's behavior that will perform a repetitive compulsion as a method to relieve their anxiety. The cognitive behavioral model paved the way for the cognitive behavioral therapy, which believes that it is our thoughts that make us feel bad rather than our life circumstances or situations. In this therapy, they tackle negative thoughts and how people perceive themselves. This then reduces bad moods and can drastically reduce negative behavior such as compulsions in OCD patients. This model can be used by anyone in everyday life, by showing that it's not always life that has you down, but how you see yourself, others, and your future. To recap, OCD is a common anxiety disorder. People with OCD experience negative thoughts that incline them to perform compulsions as a method to relieve the anxiety caused by the negative thoughts. The cognitive behavioral model is a common approach to treating a whole array of disorders. The model perceives that it is our thoughts that make us feel bad rather than our life circumstances. In this therapy, they tackle negative thoughts about the self, others, and the future. OCD can be very manageable and a treatable condition, so don't face it alone. Seek help. The end. Thanks for watching.
Created using Powtoon.